Hello! We've come down the allotment to try and get some things done, but we found that our greenhouse will be out of action for a while. There's a family of robins in there.
Let's see if I can sneak in and have a look. So, obviously we're winter untidy, and I'm just trying to get a few bits out that are luckily just inside the door. But I got the door open, it's got a bit overgrown, and you can see our netting has come down and we've got 2 panes missing, so that's how she's gotten in. And unfortunately I want my kneeling mat, which is over there, so I'm not going to get that. But what I'm going to do is, without speaking, I'm going to go up to the door and see if I can zoom in on the nest for you. Right, I've managed to get the big pots out and some gravel trays, and I think the stuff we kind of need for what I can think of. Unfortunately, there's a lot of pots in there which I'm not going to go and get. It's not the end of the world. Mrs. Robin is more important and her babies. We're going to have to decide on a name, aren't we? Suggestions in the comments below, and just put some stuff here. I'll move it right away, and let's get cracking with today. We're going to tidy some beds and sow some seeds, and then I've seen, hooray, we can have some rhubarb. Nick's on his way down and he's going to be sorting out whatever this is. If I didn't know any better, I would have said it was a raspberry or something. I don't know what it is, but it's growing in there, and that's in the wrong position, so he's pulling that out. We'll reward him with some rhubarb later on.
It's a very bad spot.
So what are you doing today, Rose?
I'm going to be weeding this bed and planting some carrots and marigolds. I've got white carrots, Green Pack F1, Samurai carrots, they're bright red, and I've also got Nazareth F1 carrots. We've never grown these ones before, so I'm looking forward to try. And I've also got some French marigolds from my friend Toby.
Nick's arrived and found more wildlife. Oh, he's a jumpy.
Jumpy, he just doesn't want to be got.
They're his loppers.
No, not like my glove, thank you.
That would have made a good video. What have you found?
I found a slow worm.
Oh, a little baby one. Very nice. Right, go and put it back.
That's right in a weed though.
Right in a weed. Well, okay, we'll put it back. Put it back just to the side of your bed that you got it from. Okay.
Well, I put it over there so it's out of the way. In the big bed.
On the compost.
It'll find its way out, so I'll put it on the big.
Okay. Yeah, no, actually the compost's a good idea. We are disturbing all the wildlife today. I've got a golden ant's nest, which, if you know, I'm highly allergic to their bites, and I've had them crawling over me, so I feel like I'm itching all over, but this is the bed to do today. I just might move from the nest that's on the side here. So we have an update. Rose has changed her mind on what she's going to plant, because we have a friend here who's a horticulturalist for a living, and they confirm that these are raspberries. So she's going to put 4 in her little pallet collar there, and we're going to save some others because I can't bear the thought of getting rid of raspberry canes. And obviously, with the allotments being in a bit of a state, we haven't got anywhere to put them immediately. So I'm like, where do we put the raspberries? I'm thinking that back bed that's by the rhubarb that's got the blue bits over it, there's nothing in there. The furthest from the closest to the asparagus, they've got strawberries in them, desperately needing weeding, especially that back one. I've kind of neglected that because that's not my favourite El Santa, so completely new bed there. So I think, yeah, raspberries there. And then what I would, ideally dig a channel somewhere, I guess. If the allotment was a little bit neater, we could extend on from the asparagus maybe and put raspberry canes along there. We don't know what type they are. Obviously the birds must have given them to us, eaten them somewhere and added their own fertiliser as they dropped it into the rhubarb patch. So they are spinning you around, putting them in. They're really tall. They've done so well. They're such healthy plants. But all the raspberries we grew died. But somebody sent us a load of raspberry canes. They're about 8 inches long, just sticks. So I'm not sure how well they would have actually grown. But yeah. So that's that. I'm going back to my weeding and having a think about where we can put the rest of these raspberries. Right, the raspberries are in. Rose is weeding the asparagus. And I've got my bed prepared here. I'm going to be planting carrot tape. I've not used it before, as I said in an earlier video. It's from my lovely friend Ali. And here we are. It comes in two, so you sort of split the tape and lay it out. Rose saw me doing it, so she came over to have a go. Nice and easy.
Yeah, reach the end. What do I do?
Just tear it, darling. It's just like paper, like kitchen roll or toilet roll, really. Okay, then you can start on the other one. Come back the other way. Well, this is nice and easy. So the tape is in. Nick's just giving everything a water the tape, cover it up and then water again. It is mid-April though, so it does keep raining, so we'll just cover that up. Right, so that's all done. They're watered in. Thank you, Ali, for these. That was really quick and easy. She's also given me some lettuce tape, some spring onion and also some radish, so I shall be putting those. I think the lettuce I'm going to put here. That has a cover already ready to go, so I'll put the lettuce in there, and the spring onion we'll find somewhere for it, maybe the next bed. It's like, how much energy have I got to weed each bed? Although with no dig, these are light weeds. It's mainly grass where we've trimmed around the edge. There's a few thistles and that in there, but apart from that the weeds come up so easily, so even though it looks really bad, they just come up very quick and easy. Now, one of the things, when I was harvesting this bed last year, it had carrots in it, and there must have been a few stinging nettles, and I didn't have gloves or something, so I left them. And what I found was, when I was picking the stinging nettles this time, there was a load of carrots that have grown up. So I'm going to take them home, scrub them, have a try of one. They should be okay. And what I would like to do with these is to dehydrate them, because I have that chopped very fine, put it in with some kale that's chopped very fine, and we have it as like a rice seasoning. So that will top that up. Right, Rose is just picking some rhubarb so we can have a rhubarb pie. Certainly no rhubarb muffins, as we're struggling to get eggs, same as everybody. And yeah, that's all from us today. So thanks very much for joining us. I hope your allotment and your gardening year is getting off to a good start, and we'll see you soon. Take care. Bye bye.